This week on GolfDestination.tv, presented by Gosling's Roms of Bermuda, our 4-part series from Prince Edward Island. We visit the 4 provincial courses, Mill River, Dundarave, Brudenell, and Crowbush. All 4 are rod resorts, and they're some of the finest courses you can play anywhere around the globe. Stay tuned and be prepared to be fully impressed with our visit to Prince Edward Island, Canada. Welcome to GolfDestination.tv. I'm your host, Grace Dyslinski. We're coming to you today from Prince Edward Island, Canada's #1 golf destination. This charming island might be best known for its famous PEI mussels, but the golf here takes a backseat to no other golf destination. It offers the convenience of travel by car, boat, or major airline. Golf PEI, an industry association formed to help you arrange your stay and play getaways, offers a state-of-the-art live calling center and interactive website. Golf PEI Director Mark McLean tells us about this world-class golf destination.
PEI regularly has more than 1 million visitors each year. We have great golf courses, they're all very close together. We have world-class courses. We've had as many as 10 courses in the top 100 in Canada at one time. All the golf courses are so close together, so we always say that you'll spend time driving the ball and not driving your car. We're a great family destination as well. You can play golf in the morning, go to the beach in the afternoon, see Anne of Green Gables play at night, which has been running for 47 years. We have fantastic attractions for families, and the food is fantastic. We have famous PEI mussels, oysters, lobsters. It's just a fantastic place to visit. We're really fortunate that many of our golf courses have rod resorts right on the premises with the courses at Rod Crowbush Resort, Rod Brudenell, and Rod Mill River. And actually Rod Mill River was the actual host of the reality show on the Golf Channel, The Big Break, back in 2009. It was the first time that the Big Break show was actually hosted outside of the U.S. The brand is really strong at Golf PEI. We have our own website at golfpei.com, toll-free phone number 1-866-GOLF-PEI. That allows a golfer to reach out to us very easily. On the website, we have all the packages that we regularly sell. You can build your own type of package there that we'll do, and we have very experienced staff that has access to tee sheets, access to accommodations, to make it easy for the golfer. It's easy to get to Prince Edward Island. We have an airport, we have the Confederation Bridge, which was built in 1997, which is more than 8 miles long. It is an attraction in its own, which brings golfers here. We have a direct flight from New York City that runs from July to September, which is a great market for us. And we also have that market from the Boston area and New England that's very, very popular. We draw from all over Canada and the US. We are Canada's #1 golf destination.
Today we're going to look at the 4 provincial government courses, Mill River, Dundarave, Brudenell, and Crowbush. All 4 courses are a part of the Rod Hospitality Group and offer accommodations on the premises. These 4 courses would be considered in the top 10 of any state in the United States. When it first opened, the links at Crowbush Cove was named the best new course in all of Canada. Still, it remains one of the top courses in the country today.
When you pull in, it's almost a different pace of life. You just kind of seem to slow down. So the hectic stuff that you've left at home, everything just kind of falls by the wayside when you get to Crowbush.
Well, the course opens up going away from the ocean, and the first 5 holes are sort of warm-up holes, and then you step on the 6th tee and the golf course changes. And on holes 6 through 16, you're along the water. The ocean comes into play. It comes into view, it comes into smell, it comes into sound. It's just part of your experience here at Crowbush.
The hole that stands out to most is the par 5 number 11. Just right from the tee box. You get a great view up and down both sides of the beach. It's an elevated tee, looks over the entire golf course as well as the resort. It's kind of one that you'll remember for both the view and the challenge.
There's so many signature holes here, like we think of 16, 11, 8 is a great par 3 along the ocean. From the white tees, it's 165. From the crow tees, it's 230. Even from the whites, you can hit anything from a 3-wood to an 8-iron, depending on the wind.
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and the main reason we actually came to the island was this golf course. Aside from the fact that it's just magnificent, it's a great everyday track. It's just fun to play almost every day.
Outstanding scenery, absolutely gorgeous, and I had my camera on pretty well every hole. I was taking pictures, and it was so relaxing, and we really just enjoyed playing.
Absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah, when you look at the ocean and you look at the tees, and it's yeah, very awesome. Yeah.
We've had a couple of wonderful events here at Crowbush. We had a Canadian version of the Skins game here, where we had Mark O'Meara, Fred Couples, John Daly, and Canada's own Mike Weir. We also have had a match with Mike Weir and Vijay Singh back in 2007, which was very exciting as well.
When we hosted the Legends of Golf event with Vijay Singh and Mike Weir, a comment from Vijay was that he was going to start looking for homes on PEI. Crowbush made quite an impression on him.
What I just love about this place is that people come here, they've heard about Crowbush, they're wowed by it when they get here, and they go home happy. That's what we like. That's what wows me every day.
Coming up, we venture to the eastern edge of Prince Edward Island and visit a 36-hole facility, the Rod Brudenell River Resort, when GolfDestination.tv, presented by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda, continues.
Prince Edward Island is Canada's #1 golf destination. It's no mystery why. PEI features some of Canada's finest award-winning golf courses, all within 45 minutes of one another. Plus, a vibrant local culture, world-renowned seafood, and nearly 500 miles of the warmest beaches north of the Carolinas. Golf PEI makes planning your trip easy with their full-service online and direct call center. Golf PEI does the work so you can focus on your game, our way of life.
We're here at the Rod Brudenell Resort, featuring the Brudenell River and Dundarave golf courses.
The Rod Brudenell River Resort has 2 spectacular golf courses just steps from the hotel's main entrance. Both of these courses are demanding tests of golf in the picturesque setting of mature woods and spectacular river views. Although Dundarave and Brudenell River are literally located next to each other, they offer 2 truly unique golfing experiences.
When you set foot on Brudenell and on the resort, it feels, it smells, it looks like vacation, right? It's a vacation place. You get out of your car, you see the river, like, people are having fun, people are relaxed. Our staff is obviously from the island, so typical island hospitality with all of them. It's sort of our brand. You get the same thing at the hotel with Rod's staff. People are here to have fun and to experience, you know, their vacation in a fun way, and that we find we have success with that. I would say of all the courses I've played anywhere in the world, it's probably one of the most balanced courses in terms of, you know, having dog legs, short par 4s, long par 4s, same thing, a good mix of par 3s and a good mix of par 5s as well, which good hitters, skilled players can hit into, so it affords a chance to make up for some mistakes early in the round. So a very well balanced course, very pretty to look at. Dark green grass, white bunkers, a lot of different trees, some flower beds peppered throughout the course, and obviously the view of the river. It's very pretty. It's a pretty course which offers actually an interesting challenge for all levels of golfers. So for someone, you know, who struggles a little bit, can still roll the ball to the green and the ball will feed into the green at Brudenell, which is a great feature. And the good golfer still has a challenge because the greens are not all that big. So the greens, you know, the accuracy on the approach shot is a premium. There is some movement on the greens, not such big tiers, but more constant slope from back to front and a lot of them. You see it as you approach the green, so you can start reading the green, you know, as you're walking. So a good challenge for everyone.
A hole that sticks out in my mind at Brudenell is maybe this most scenic hole or the best hole, signature hole, whatever you want to call it, would be the par 5 number 11. Runs right along the river, good risk-reward hole, a good drive off the tee, gives you an easy chance at a birdie on number 11.
I meet a lot of people from away. We call people that aren't from the island away, and they just marvel at the playability of the course, how well it's maintained. Just one of their favorite courses of all the courses they play on the island.
It's got 6 par 4s, 6 par 3s, 6 par 5s, and it's fairly well open. There is some bush, but it's fairly forgiving.
Dundarave is named after a Scottish castle, and it features over 120 bunkers with the rich red soil of Prince Edward Island.
Very large, huge property, like very spacious. Large fairways, fairly large greens, 121 bunkers. So from the tee you get a look of, wow, you've got the red sand, you know, the light green, and some fescue in some areas. So it's got this wild look, but once you get to the fairway, you know, you look right, you look left, there's actually a lot of room for that little ball. There's a few forced carries, but the greens are fairly approachable, so people can still roll the ball to the green. You know, the bunkering is definitely one of the main challenges on the course. They are a little deeper, so, you know, greenside bunkers, and fairway bunkers are as well are a little deeper than the usual fairway bunker on most courses. Every hole on the course is basically in its own world. You don't see any other holes of either courses. It's quite a different experience for most golfers. They don't see that a lot.
Probably the best hole at Dundarave is number 8. It's a tough drive. You have to drive over a gully to a narrow fairway. Looks right over the river, over most of the rest of the property. It's usually like a wedge or an 8-iron into the green, but it's a tight green. You leave there with a par, you're pretty happy.
Dundarave is twinned with this course, and it's got bigger greens, faster greens at times, very generous fairways, and very picturesque setting as well.
Very challenging courses, winds changing all the time, condition beautiful, and if I ever learn to putt, I'll have fun.
And bald eagles all over the place.
The members are all friendly and eager to help visitors. The layout of the course, the friendliness of the staff, the weather, it's just a good golf course to play. It's just a friendly, homey attitude.
Up next, we visit the western portion of the island and Mill River, the former site of Golf Channel's Big Break. Later, we take a look at the scenic beauty of Prince Edward Island when GolfDestination.tv, presented by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda, continues.
Prince Edward Island, Canada's #1 golf destination. Play some of Canada's finest golf courses, all within 45 minutes of one another. You'll find that just right mix of natural scenery, masterful course design, a vibrant local culture, and abundant off-the-course activities. Golf PEI makes planning your vacation easy with their full-service online and direct call center. Golf PEI does the work so you can focus on your game, our way of life.
I'm at Mill River Golf Course, the 2009 host of the Golf Channel's Big Break. And there's no mystery as to why this fantastic golf course was selected to be the first host outside of the U.S. to host the show.
It was the first Big Break filmed in HD. We really wanted to spend some time to make sure the course was in fabulous shape. One of the things we did was we cleared the woods out and, to a certain height to give that good look for TV. And we had the greens double cut and rolled. We had them stimping really, really high. Really had the golf course in great shape. It was really exciting. I mean, it's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime type thing. I had a guy from, Michigan here. They had a group of 8 guys come, and they had watched the show prior to coming here to get the idea of the course. And it's done a lot. We had a lot of stories like that. Mill River's a forest-type course. It's a real thinking person's golf course. A lot of memorable holes, especially the hole that we're on here, number 7. The type of holes that you just won't see anywhere else. A lot of memorable moments.
The hole at Mill River that sticks out would be number 7. It's a par 4 with a unique feature that there's 5 or 6 ponds that run right down the middle, which split the fairway into the left and right half. So the more experienced player will choose the right, but left is shorter and it makes a tougher second shot into the green to an elevated green. So again, leaving there with a par, you're usually pretty happy.
The greens really protect this golf course. It's with the different tiers, but it makes it very enjoyable and quite an experience. They run great, they're smooth, they're true, they're a real treat to play on. The greens here, they're a blast.
Great golf course, the weather was perfect today. The people from PEI are just great. So today was as good as all the fresh oysters I had last night. So I mean, it's a spectacular course, great design and great layout.
The difficulty in this golf course is the greens and the dog legs and how you play your shots. You really have to, course knowledge is a big thing, so I mean, a person needs to play the golf course more than once to really get the true experience.
The fairways are fantastic. With a little bounce, you get a little sponge on them so you can hit the ball fairly good. The greens are fast, but they're great. Lots of the greens are surrounded by bunkers. Anyway, it's fantastic. It's a great place to be.
Golf PEI is an incredible resource when planning your Prince Edward Island golf trip. Their live call center will help you plan your stay and play package while offering great insight on what to do after your round is complete. Visit them at www.golfpei.ca or by phone at 866-GOLF-PEI. Still ahead, we take a look at some beautiful scenery from Canada's #1 golf destination, Prince Edward Island. When we visited Prince Edward Island, the crew and I were captivated by the island's natural beauty. We'd like to share some of that with you. Well, we hope you enjoyed our tour of Prince Edward Island. This is just one of 4 shows we have produced featuring Prince Edward Island, and you'll want to see them all. It's a wonderful golf destination that you should treat yourself to at least once. For more information about the show, visit golfdestination.tv for air dates and up-to-the-minute information 24/7. Thanks for joining us. I'm Grace Tislinski.